The life of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The sacrifice of Abdullah and his diet, blood money. Hashem's diplomacy and marriage asterisk. Hashim bin Abdul Manaf, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, had established diplomatic and trade relations with the Byzantine Empire. During one of his trips to Syria, he married a noblewoman from the Banu Najjar tribe named Salma. However, tragically, Hashim passed away during this journey. After his death, Hashim's wife gave birth to a son named Shayba. Due to the fact that Shayba was raised by his uncle Muttalib bin Abdul Manaf, he was affectionately referred to as Abdul Muttalib, meaning the slave of Muttalib. This name became historically significant, and Abdul Muttalib came to be known by it. Abdul Muttalib's character and desire for many sons asterisk. Abdul Muttalib was a handsome, dignified, and respected leader, and Allah blessed him with great honor. He became the chief of the Quraysh in Mecca. For a long time, he had only one son, Harith, and he desired many more children. He made a vow that if Allah granted him 10 sons who reached adulthood, he would sacrifice one of them in the path of Allah. The birth of 10 sons asterisk. Allah accepted his prayer, and Abdul Muttalib was blessed with 10 or 12 sons, one of whom was Abdullah, the father of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abdullah was the youngest and most beloved son of Abdul Muttalib, and he had a special place in his father's heart. When all 10 of Abdul Muttalib's sons reached maturity, he remembered his vow. He gathered all his sons and went to the Kaaba, where a traditional Arab practice of drawing lots, seerah, was performed to determine which son would be sacrificed. The lot fell on Abdullah. The dilemma and the intervention asterisk. Abdul Muttalib was deeply distressed, as he loved his son dearly and did not want to sacrifice him. However, since he had made a vow, he could not break it. He set off with Abdullah towards the sacrifice site. At this point, members of the Banu Hashim family, who also loved Abdullah, became very concerned. They suggested that he consult with a wise woman, a soothsayer, in Yathrib, Medina, for advice. Abdul Muttalib followed their suggestion, and the wise woman advised him that the way to resolve the situation was to offer blood money, diet, instead of the sacrifice. In Arab tradition, 10 camels were paid as blood money for a person's life. The final decision asterisk. The soothsayer recommended that Abdul Muttalib draw lots again, but this time for Abdullah and 10 camels. This process should be repeated until the lot fell on the camels instead of Abdullah. The process was repeated 10 times, and on the 10th draw, the lot finally fell on the camels. Consequently, Abdullah was spared, and 100 camels were sacrificed in his place. The marriage of Abdullah and Amina asterisk. Abdullah, the father of Prophet Muhammad, married Amina bint Wahb, a noblewoman from the Banu Zura tribe. It was from her womb that the Prophet Muhammad, the seal of the prophets, was born. The pre-birth condition in Mecca asterisk. Before we begin discussing the birth of Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is essential to understand the socio-political, religious, economic, and cultural environment of Mecca at the time. Additionally, we must consider the significant event that occurred 50 days before the birth of the Prophet, the Year of the Elephant. The Year of the Elephant asterisk. In the Year of the Elephant, the Abyssinian general Abraha, who was stationed in Yemen, marched towards Mecca with a large army, including war elephants, intending to destroy the Kaaba. This was a significant event in Mecca's history, and it was a prelude to the birth of Prophet Muhammad. The attack was divinely thwarted when birds sent by Allah pelted Abraha's army with stones of clay, and they were defeated. This miraculous event is mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Fil. This event marked the background of the world into which Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was born. Before the birth of the Prophet, Mecca was under the control of idolaters, and the people were divided into various tribes, each with its own beliefs and practices. The social structure was tribal, with a strong emphasis on lineage, honor, and respect. As we continue to explore the life of Prophet Muhammad, we will delve deeper into these significant events and their impact on the early days of Islam. Sources